Hello friends, this is Mani Goel. I'm a spiritual healer, angel intuitive, author of the book Angel's Wisdom for Your Life, which is available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. I'm also an artist and an independent filmmaker. In this video, I'm going to speak a little bit about my upcoming workshop, spiritual healing workshop, titled Healing with Angels and Ascended Masters, which is scheduled to be held on 10th and 11th June in Mumbai, India, at a center at a venue called the Integral Space in Worli in Mumbai. The workshop will be held over 2 days, which is designed keeping in mind spiritual seekers, healers, light workers, and practicing therapists who may wish to further deepen their practice and to provide private consultations, angel readings or ascended master readings, spiritual readings to people in order to help people move forward on their life purpose. So this course is designed keeping that in mind. It is a certified course. You will be if you do attend 2 full days of course and finish the practice sessions, you will be receiving a certification of participation in this course. Now, just to give you a little bit brief and information about what is involved in this course and what we are going to talk about in this course. Now, who are angels? The course is entitled as Healing with Angels and Ascended Masters. So, who are angels? The word angel literally means messenger from God. And that is what angels are. That's what angels are, a part of God consciousness, the supreme consciousness, who are available to us, humans, or souls in human bodies having this early experience, who are available to us as a light consciousness, as spiritual guardians, as invisible friends, so to speak, to help us move forward. As we move further, as humanity collectively moves forward towards a state of ascension, this kind of invisible spiritual consciousness or light beings are really making themselves manifest for humanity right now, and some of them wish to be connected with us, wish to bring their messages, their light, their empowerment, their initiations, spiritual guidance in our life so that we are able to move forward, feeling empowered, feeling peaceful, and in a more healed and a wholesome manner. So, how does it help? What can you get out of it by connecting to angels? Well, in my personal experience, um, connecting with angels empowers us in a lot more ways than one. First of all, it helps us connect to our own divine essence. And most of the people who actually come to these kind of workshops, they already feel a connection with the angelic realm or some other invisible realms which are not openly spoken about. Some indigenous cultures and even the scriptures of some of different religions. Then there are mentions of angels, divine helpers, who have appeared from nowhere to help people. This particular workshop is offered in a very non-denominational, neutral manner, and you can come to these workshops, whatever religious affiliations you have. So the first day of Healing with Angels and Ascended Masters course will cover further details about angels. Who exactly are angels? What are they doing here? Why are we talking about angels in this time and age? And what is the role of angelic beings? How they can help in our spiritual growth, how they can help us heal certain challenges, how they can help us manifest a life of abundance and peace and love and beauty. And yes, connecting with the spiritual light beings can help us to do that. And a lot of us are actually angels uh, who have just descended on this planet, on this earthly dimension, to have an experience, to have a human experience. So if you have been feeling a connection with angel beings or realms like fairies or even unicorns for that matter, then I would invite you to attend this workshop. It'll be very helpful and it will give you a lot of clarity on your spiritual background, on your spiritual journey, of your soul, what these 2 days, 2 full days will entail. Now, what these 2 days will entail, I'm going to speak a lot more about angelic beings, and there's a whole spiritual hierarchy there. But we are going to mainly focus on archangels. Now, archangels are the very powerful angels from the spiritual hierarchy who have one particular function. They are the ones who are working extremely closely with humanity, with this planet, with Mother Gaia, the planet that we are so fortunate to be born to. We are all, other than our physical mothers, it is Mother Gaia that we are born to. And she is a spiritual entity, a very, very powerful spiritual entity ascending, and we are ascending along with it. So, archangels are basically the group, the part of the spiritual hierarchy of angelic realm who are working very closely with the supreme consciousness, other invisible cosmic beings, um, and connecting with humanity right now to bring us closer to ascension. Archangels can be a medium for you to be able to do so. So we are going to mainly learn rather substantial bit about different kinds of archangels. What are their main functions? How connecting with these energetic light beings, this part of the cosmic consciousness, can help us. So I'll be talking about Archangel Michael. If you're listening to this video, if you're watching this video, you probably know about Archangel Michael. It's the first archangel that most people talk about or speak about and feel easy to connect with. So, of course, we'll connect more closely with Archangel Michael and many other archangels. I've listed the name of at least 14 to 15 archangels that I will be specifically focusing on during this course and giving you initiations for 4 to 5 of the main angels as we progress further on our spiritual path as spiritual aspirants or healers or light workers. As a healer, you would definitely want to be attuned to Archangel Raphael or bring Archangel Raphael closer to your work and be under Archangel Raphael's guidance or protection to some extent. Archangel Michael, who is able to ward off a lot of negative energy. Archangel Uriel, who helps to mitigate arguments and restore peace. Archangel Metatron, who brings us divine cosmic wisdom. Archangel Raziel, who takes us on astral travels during our dream states and allows us to understand the mysteries of this universe. Archangel Haniel, who we can who who's a very potent feminine divine force, and it's very important for, especially for us souls in a feminine body, to continue to be connected with Archangel Haniel, to express our own feminine grace and gentleness and beauty, at the same time standing in our inner power. Okay. um, so we'll be connecting with a host of archangels. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is another archangel who's chronicled in a lot of ancient scriptures from different faiths, um, and has been cited in ancient times alongside Archangel Michael, Metatron, and it's the angel of communication. So if you're a teacher, if you're a public speaker, if you are a healer, a light worker, or even just someone who wishes to speak your truth from now on, then Archangel Gabriel can empower you to do so with grace and gentleness again. So this is what we are going to do during the first day. Once we've done the initiations, which will be done through meditations, we will be connecting with these archangels through meditations. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is a course intensive. Um, so, we'll have at least 4 to 5 meditations or initiations to be connecting to different archangels. A quick lunch because we'll have a lot to learn. There'll be a lot more information that will be shared with you during this course. We'll also be clearing some kind of chords. I'll be talking about angel numbers. Uh, I will also be talking about what are the different ways and means in which universe and our spiritual guardians try to connect with us and try to send us messages. So I'll be talking about clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, and other different ESPs that we different people have, and what are the ways to strengthen that, and what are the ways to receive angelic guidance or spiritual guidance, and how we can reinforce it in our lives. So I'll also be talking about nowadays a lot of people are getting aware of signs and messages from the spirit or from the universe, so I'll be talking in some detail about the signs and messages which are received and what do they mean. I may also talk a little bit about different kind of spiritual guardians like animal spirit guides, because they also work very closely. They can be animal spirit guides can also be looked upon as some form of angels for us, because they can bring us some important messages. I'll also be talking about angel numbers. Nowadays, you may have noticed your attention being drawn to different kind of numbers. I'm not a numerologist, and when I talk about numbers, I'm not speaking from a numerology perspective. I'm speaking about them as these numbers being shown to you as a message from the universe, the spirit, or the divine. Okay, so we'll be discussing what does number one mean. What does, if you see repeatedly number four or number five or number nine, or you continue to see eights and zeros, what do these mean? What does a triple five mean? What does a triple nine may mean? A triple one? What is 1111? So we will be discussing a lot more in details about these numbers, angel numbers, and a little bit, as I mentioned, about some other spiritual guides. It could be our fairy guides, unicorn guides, and could be our animal spirit guides as well, just to so that we are more aligned with the spiritual guardians who may be around us at a particular moment in time, bringing us messages. We may feel it intuitively, but our logic prevents us from really going into the depth. And once we start connecting to our spiritual guidance, then life becomes a lot more easier, a lot of synchronicities. It does not mean that we don't have to overcome any challenges that we are meant to face on this earthly realm. It just we get a lot of strength, we get a lot of empowerments to be able to face those challenges with grace, dignity, and peace. And a lot of times we're even able to avoid those challenges. Uh, through a forewarning from our guides and spiritual guardians and angels. We're going to talk about how to give guidance to others. So, once we've done the initiations, we've spoken a little bit about these different kinds of signs and guardians that the universe has in store for us, the cosmic invisible beings and invisible and these messages that are always there around us. We'll have a lot of practice sessions. We will learn to impart guidance to others. By others, I mean if you are a practicing healer or if you're an aspiring healer or a therapist. In the first day intensive, after the initiations or attunements, we will, as a class, we will be doing practice sessions for readings and consultations with the buddy in the group. And I think I'll try to have it as many, at least 2 or 3 sessions, practice sessions on the first day, giving angel readings, giving spiritual readings, or giving you, perhaps number readings to your buddy. And we will also learn about different card decks, how card decks can be used. Angel cards. Now, these are angel cards. This is Ascended Master cards. This is an Archangel card. Um, this is just guidance with angel guards. So nowadays it's very common for people to use cards as a form of hobby. Learn to use cards to basically give a reading in a more professional and accurate manner. And I will give you guidelines about how that can be done and during the workshop. Now this is my book, Angel's Wisdom for Your Life. Now this book is also can be used for as bibliomancy. We use cards to give readings. Similarly, this book can also be used to give readings through bibliomancy. So you have a question, you flip through the pages, you meditate and ask your question, and you turn over, and you will have your answer. So I'll talk a little bit about that as well. Um, and then we'll practice with cards. I have a few card decks, and they'll be, if you have your own card deck, an angel card deck, then you're most welcome to bring it to the class. There will be a few card decks available for purchase for you if you would like to. I'm not endorsing. I normally use Doreen Virtue or Diana Cooper's cards, and I have my own cards, but they're not yet in the market, so I can't give you my cards yet. So we will normally be working with Doreen Virtue cards because they are most commonly available, they're most easily available. So if you do have a card deck, or if you'd like to get your own, so perhaps you can get an Archangel card deck and an Ascended Master card deck, which we'll be using next day. Okay, and I will keep have a few card decks in at the venue. There will be for you to purchase in case you would like to practice with the cards. So we'll have that option. So this will be first day initiations, attunements, talking a lot more in details about angels, archangels, and different kind of spiritual guardians, angel numbers, animal spirit guides, other realms like fairies, unicorns, and other cosmic light beings, how to enhance the ways and means to receive guidance. What are the different ways and means that we receive guidance from spiritual realms, how we can enhance that, how does universe speak to us, and then giving guidance to others using this form of modality for our personal enhancement, empowerment. Because end of the day, whether we are a spiritual aspirant, and especially if you're a spiritual aspirant, it's very important for us to be able to live a life of peace and abundance um, on this planet in through our human experience. So we'll also talk about how connecting with the angelic realm and these spiritual realms can empower us in more ways than one. Okay, so and we'll be doing all of that and a lot of practice sessions. So that's day one for you. Now let's come to day two. Now day two is going to be even more intensive. Not even more intensive, but it's going to be different. Because actually, normal earlier I used to offer this course as a 2 days healing with angels course, and this time I've offered an ascended master course as a single day course. What I've done this time is I've combined the two courses. I'm offering my work in India, this workshop in India for the first time. I've presented these workshops in Hong Kong and elsewhere to an international community. What are Ascended Masters? Now, this is day two of this course. Ascended Masters are enlightened beings or beings in spiritual realms who have walked as humans on this planet, and through the challenges, through their free will, through their hard work, through their sadhana and dedicated spiritual practice, have managed to nullify their karmic influences, to get out the cycle of rebirth, and now are present as invisible spiritual beings to help humanity to ascend, to attain that level of ascension. So we are going to be connecting and speaking and learning about ascended masters during the next day. And that's how this workshop and this course is planned. When I talk about ascended masters, it's a vast realm again. There are a lot of ascended beings, ascended masters, who are working very closely, who are very concerned about the fate of humanity and the planet Earth. It is very important for us humans to attain that level of ascension. And the way we can move further is only through ascension. There's no other solution to the problems that we are facing, and we will be receiving initiations directly from the ascended masters through meditations. A lot of time on the second day will be spent connecting and learning more about ascended masters and what they're doing, what are their process, what are their purpose, who are our ascended master. So we will be doing that. And then we'll also talk about different rays of ascension. Ascended masters and actually even archangels and even human beings, we can understand our level of while we all are same and we are all divine sparks from God, we are also different levels of spiritual evolution and we work on different rays. So I'm going to talk a little bit about different rays of ascension. So, what is violet ray? What is white ray? What is yellow, green, blue, red ray? And who are the ascended masters who are connecting with this ray? And then we'll also be, while we are discussing rays and ascended master, I'll also be linking the archangels that we have spoken about during the previous day with these rays. Okay, so we'll get to know, okay, this is the ray, this is the violet ray. This is the function of the violet ray of ascension. This is the ascended master who's working on this violet ray, who we can connect to move further. And this is the particular angel or the archangel who's also active on the violet ray. So these are the two spiritual beings that we can connect to or to so this is how so I will link these 2 days later, and I will give you more information about that. Ascended master energy is ready to be assimilated in our consciousness, especially nowadays. It was not available 10 years ago or even say 5 years ago. After we receive message for ourselves from archangels and ascended masters, we will also practice to receive message from for others. And ascended masters especially, I help us with a life purpose. Okay, I do a lot of life purpose readings and I get a lot of requests for life purpose readings, and this is where my guidance comes from, through connection with ascended masters. And so they really help us with that. So we are going to do a lot of practice sessions. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about the after course support. Since this course is designed to for aspiring or already practicing healers and therapists, 2 days is, in my experience, 2 days are really not enough. That you've taken up a course and then the facilitator is literally nowhere to be found. And as my commitment and part of my dedication for you to really move forward on your path as a light worker, what I'm offering through this course is not just this 2 days of learning, intensive learning and sharing and initiations. I'm also offering you a lot of post-course support in form of audio meditations. So the meditations that we do in the class will be offered to you through an MP3 audio that you can save on your mobile and you can practice anytime while walking, while on the beach or whatever, and you'll be able to, sometimes we just feel that we need that extra help to be able to connect again. So these audios will be available. um, there'll also be some video support which will be offered as post-course support about archangels and ascended masters. So other than attending the course, you will also have video support and audio support from me that you can use as reference material anytime you feel that you need some additional information and you feel that or or you feel a little disconnected and want to connect better, so those video support will always be there available for you for revision or for reconnection. I'm also offering an up to 60 minutes Skype or telephone call with all attendees of the course. So you can divide it into, say, half an hour each call, but it's a total of 60 minutes. And I will be making myself available on Skype or telephone to discuss any queries you might have after the course. It could be anything. You can really ask me anything at that time. Um, Related to the course, any queries you're finding it difficult, your readings, you want to practice more with your readings and healings for other people, any questions you might have to take your spiritual business, spiritual enterprise further, whatever it is, and I will be answering those questions through that Skype or a telephone call for you, which is being made available so that you feel connected, you feel more confident to take the learnings that are being imparted, the knowledge that is being shared during this class, to take these a notch higher and to really move forward with greater confidence, feeling empowered, and really connecting to that angelic essence, getting ready for your own personal ascension and helping others. Light workers, we are meant to be leaders of the pack. We are not meant to be followers. There's a reason why we are called light workers. We are meant to shine a light in this world. And this is my commitment to you post course. And I do hope you join me on this course. It's a very special course. I'm offering this first time in India, and I really look forward to having you there. And we do have some special gifts and bonuses going on for people. Like first 10 attendees will have a meditation, healing energy, ascended master energy infused crystal balls will be available. You will also be able to have a signed copy of my book Angel's Wisdom for Your Life. So these are the gifts: a meditation crystal ball and the signed copy of my book will be given to the first I think 10 first confirmed participants. So, and so, yes, if you can make it, I invite you to join me on this journey. And we're all here journeying together. We're all here to share and really shine a light as bright as we can on this planet at this moment. And I look forward to having you there. Namaste.